Sky Sports welcomed Graeme Souness, Jermain Defoe and Gary Neville into the studio for the biggest fixture of the season, but Roy Keane was nowhere to be seen. As Manchester United's woeful display saw them pulled apart by a clinical Liverpool side 5-0 at Old Trafford, Roy Keane was conspicuous in his absence from the Sky Sports studio. The Irishman can be a fierce critic of Man United on a normal day, even when they have won games in the past. But the 51-year-old was nowhere to be seen as Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool side ran riot, with Mohamed Salah scoring a hat-trick in a marvellous display. Naby Keita and Diogo Jota were the other Liverpool players to get on the scoresheet as the Merseyside club took home the bragging rights in this historic derby. Paul Pogba was also sent off just 15 minutes after coming on as a half-time substitute to cap one of the worst days in recent memory for the Red Devils. The former United midfielder is usually a regular feature in Sky Sports Premier League coverage on Super Sunday. But almost as if he anticipated a negative result like his ex-teammate Paul Scholes, Keane was left off the pundit lineup. Instead, Gary Neville, Graeme Souness, Jamie Carragher and Jermain Defoe joined David Jones to go through the build-up and discuss the action after the game. Fans took to social media to point out Keane's mysterious absence from the punditry team, with many expressing their disappointment that he was not present. Comedian Tim Vine was one of those who was desperate for some angry reaction from Keane, insisting Sky should have broken the bank. "I've said it before and I'll say it again, Sky should have broken the bank to get Roy Keane to be a pundit for every United home game," he tweeted to his 301,000 followers. "I only want to hear from him after this." His comments were echoed by another user, who joked Keane should have been quickly rushed into Sky's HQ to give his take on the game. His tweet read, "Hoping Sky have had Roy Keane rushed to the studio in a police escort to deliver his thoughts." And another suggested Keane should tune in remotely in classic 2021 style via Zoom. "Can Sky please get Roy Keane on a Zoom call?" The tweet read, "The 5-goal defeat equaled their worst loss at Old Trafford, 2 of which have come under Solskjaer. They lost 6-1 against Tottenham during the 2019-20 season when the fans were not allowed at stadiums due to the coronavirus pandemic. It is also United's worst defeat against Liverpool in the top flight since 1925. With Keane out of the picture, Gary Neville did his best impression with a post-game rant, admitting Solskjaer will face heavy pressure over his position as United manager. "The pressure after this game is going to be absolutely intolerable in certain quarters," he said. "The board have made everyone aware over the last few weeks, in certain briefing, that they are absolutely steadfast in their support of the manager. I think he stays, and they are going to go through these difficult moments and let him build this new. Results like this undermine that. There is absolutely no doubt. It is sobering.